So this is the little boat that the quick release plate's going on. It's going to sit here. I make it so that 3 of the holes are accessible outside. 1 hole is to be bolted up through the inside. It's also important that we line up the electric trolling motor along the side of the boat so we can still open hatches and it folds away nicely. It doesn't sit out of the side of the boat, catch any mangroves that we're working with. So I'm going to have to remove some carpet here, and then I fill in underneath here with another bit of 6mm plate to level everything up. Then I fill in the edge here with some 6mm flat bar and then weld the whole thing out. Very strong, never had a problem with any of them breaking, cracking, running into anything. They're very robust, very strong way of doing them. Alright, I think I've got the right spot here, I've measured it out. I'm going to remove a little bit of carpet away from the edge so that we don't burn it. Beautiful, hey? Love it when a plan comes together. I'll sand off all of this glue and then I'll cut out a piece of aluminium plate which is going to sit in here, and then I'll weld the plate down to it and then drill all the holes through it. 1 hole here and then fill this in. Off we go from there. Here's a little piece I cut out. Just trimmed it off, made it round so it sits in here nicely around there. I'll weld this here after I clean up the glue, get rid of the glue off here so I get good welding. And then this plate will sit on top like so. There we go, and I get a nice weld around both surfaces here and fill in this, fold it down, happy days. Just going to prep the glued area up. All prepped up now for when we put this plate on here. All down here is all prepped as well, and all through here is prepped as well, ready for welding. It just makes it a better surface to weld and gives you less problems whilst welding. Clean, clean, clean is all I wish to say about that. Must be clean to weld aluminium. You can weld dirty old steel, anything you like, but aluminium, it needs to be clean. Can't stress it enough. Dirty aluminium will make you look like an amateur no matter how good you are. I have to apologise today because the weather is typical Darwin weather today. It's about 32 degrees and it's pouring with rain. I love it. Makes a bit of a noise on the old tin roof, which makes it difficult for you to hear. I am going to get some microphones and equipment as I can afford to do so, and make this a much better experience for you. Stick around though, please. Here's another little trick. I've put some aluminium pieces around the edge here for when I weld this. I'm trying to minimise the damage that I do to the carpet. I'd like the carpet to stay as nice as it can be. Obviously it's going to get very hot. We're talking 600 degrees here. It's going to melt this carpet to some extent, but protecting it with a little bit of aluminium around the edge, certainly you don't get any spatter dropping on it. It just gets a little bit melted along the edge from the heat. But having it melted along the edge from the heat looks better than burnt from the radiant heat. So I think it looks better when it's all done like this. So there's the tip for today. I'll climb inside the boat and do it all from the top. There we go. Carpet a little bit melted there, but not much you can really do. I mean, remove the whole carpet and put new carpet on it. We don't want to do that. So the consequence is that you do get a little bit of burning around the edge. We're welding. What can you can't do anything about it. Alright, the plate that I made earlier, I'll put that on the top there. I've got a tack on the corner here. It's going to run a nice little weld around this edge here, and then fill this in with some 50mm. Very nice. Happy with that. Another quick walk around. There's a hole there, corrosion hole. Now I'm going to fill this in under here. So I've cut some pieces out now for underneath here, stiffening it up. 2 bits. Done little cutouts on the end. They fit in here. And I'll bring the camera down so you can have a look what's going on, and then we'll weld it out. Just quickly, I've tacked these on here, and I'll weld with the fillet weld all the way around here. Fillet weld is the strongest weld, and just fill in the corners here and here. This is the puck which holds the trolling motor in place. And these ones just go through here. There's box of nuts and washers, and I'll fasten them on and job's done. When fastening, always use a bit of never seeds. Can't go wrong. Load one up, run it. Fourth one I've got to get inside, so I'll go and do that now. There we go, all done. Mounted. Nice welding under there. Ready for the electric.